Good morning everyone. Today I'm at Dovestone Reservoir, which lies at the convergence of the valleys of Greenfield and Chew Brooks, which are above the village of Greenfield on Saddleworth Moor. The A635 road to Holmfirth passes along the west side of three reservoirs. This one, which is the main reservoir, which is called Dovestone, and two smaller reservoirs, the Yeoman Hey and Greenfield, which are higher up in the valley. In the upper Chew Valley sits the Chew Reservoir, and at 488 metres above sea level, the Chew Reservoir was the highest reservoir in the British Isles when it was built in 1914. Dovestone, which is the newest of the four reservoirs, was opened in 1968. The dam's embankment is 38 metres high, 550 metres in length, 4.25 metres wide at the crest, and is 183 metres wide at the widest point at its base. Dovestone, which does not have a traditional spillway to control water height, has an ingenious bell-mouth drop shaft overflow in the corner, which sends overflowing water to the river below. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It gets very busy here, so I thought I'd get up bright and early, catch the sunrise and just take everything in on this wonderful day. This area, Saddleworth Moor, was once part of Yorkshire until the boundary was changed in 1974, and it's now part of Greater Manchester. Quite a lot of locals are still unhappy about the change, and they still consider themselves to be Yorkshire. Sometimes I'm just lost for words. It's just natural beauty. It's just magnificent. Just look at that. What more do you want? Such an honour to be able to walk this fine morning. There isn't a breeze. The sun is still behind the hills. What a perfect spot for a cup of tea or coffee. Let's take a look down here. Nice steep path to get the heart rate going. I'm now approaching Yeoman Hey Reservoir. This is a spillway from Yeoman Hey, which goes down into Dovestone. And then we're going to walk along that side of the reservoir and come back down this hill. A spectacular vista. There's a house on the hill. I think that belongs to the gamekeeper or warden, not sure. And this is Yeoman Hey Reservoir, which I believe was built around 1890. It's quite funny really, because the last time I came here I brought my daughters Isabel and Phoebe, and they're not keen walkers, to say the least. So when they asked me how long it takes to walk all the way around, I said, oh, not long girls, maybe 15-20 minutes. Well, we took the long way round, and an hour and a half later my girls weren't too happy, as you can imagine, but they enjoyed it, although they wouldn't admit it. And the pathway splits here, so we'll take a right and walk alongside the edge of the reservoir. We're still walking alongside Yeoman Hey Reservoir and going towards Greenfield Reservoir at the top. You may see the spillway in the distance. And now at the water's edge of Yeoman Hey Reservoir. Good morning. Hi. Maybe not that way. Oops, sorry. Sun coming over the hill. And back onto the path again. So we're now approaching Greenfield Reservoir. That's looking back on Yeoman Hey, and then further down the valley of Dovestone. And this is the overflow from the reservoir. And follow this path and bridge to the other side. Now this isn't suitable for wheelchair users or pushchairs. You're okay coming as far as here, but the going gets a little bit tougher when you come over to the opposite side. This way or this way. I'm not sure if you can actually get up to the reservoir, maybe along this edge, but we'll carry on down this side. I've not been timing this, but I would say to walk around Dovestone and Yeoman Hey at a steady pace, you're probably looking about an hour and a half. So getting back onto the West Yorkshire or Greater Manchester debate. I visit the small town of Saddleworth on a regular basis. Some lovely cafes there, and there's quite a lot of residents have signs in the windows that they are still part of Yorkshire and refuse to be integrated into Greater Manchester. As a Yorkshireman, I can understand that. But hey, some people will be born under Greater Manchester, and of course there will be, well, they're not Lancastrians anymore, are they? As Greater Manchester is no longer part of Lancashire as such, it's Greater Manchester. So let me know your thoughts on this. As a Lancastrian, someone from Manchester, Mancunian, or a proud Yorkshireman or Yorkshire woman. Do you consider Dovestone Reservoir and Saddleworth Moor to be Yorkshire or Greater Manchester? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And also I'd like to hear from you with suggestions of your favourite walks, where you like to go walking alone or walking with friends and family. So please post your comments below. And hey, you never know, I could come out and have a walk with you if that's okay. As you can see, this is not really suitable for pushchairs, although you do see people trying to navigate the ruts with a buggy, usually unsuccessfully. And that's back on Yeoman Hey Reservoir again now. I mean, come on guys, what more do you want than this? This is beautiful. Yes, go to the gym, do some exercise at the gym, get fit, but you're really missing out when you don't go out walking. It's fantastic for your health, especially your mental health, and you just feel so much better for it. Finding new paths and new trails, spotting wildlife, and getting fit at the same time. What more could you want? Truly in heaven when I'm walking. God's own county, or maybe not. You decide. This lockdown has been hard on people, financially, physically and mentally, and this is one of the main reasons that I actually go out walking every day. I don't want to talk about the political side of lockdown and the virus, etc. It is what it is. You've just got to adapt to the situation. It's out of your control. You've just got to accept it and do something about it. You either sit at home drinking beer, eating pizza, as I used to do, or you get out there, start exercising, looking for great places to walk like this one. Remember what I said about pushchairs and wheelchair access? Definitely a no-no on this side, and I would suggest walking boots and not trainers. These are my walking boots, which thankfully are waterproof, but more importantly they support my ankles just in case I did slip and fall awkwardly. I'm really impressed with this little camera, it's fantastic. I'm just going to jog along a little bit just to show you how this stabilisation works. Excellent. May even take this GoPro out on a morning run. So we're just coming to the end of the Yeoman Hey Reservoir now, and heading back towards Dovestone. So what do you think, guys? You impressed with Dovestone so far? If I had more time I'd take you up to the Chew Reservoir at the top, but unfortunately I haven't. Oh, I wonder what's up there. Come on, let's have a look. Quite steep. Let's go for it. Come on, let's jog it. Jog it, Ivor? Who are you kidding? You're 55, not 25. Whew. It looked like a short climb. Then you got up the brow of the hill, and then there was another one, and another one. But we're here. Look at that for a view. This spectacular rock face here is very popular with climbers and boulders. Let's go investigate. So we've come off track a little bit now. It's an area that I've not walked before. Got my breath back now, so all is well. Panic station's over. Oh, this is nice. Wow, look at that, guys. Magnificent. Ooh, tunnel. I'd love to investigate that. The the low road or the high road? The easy way or the hard way? You guessed it. Let's go this way. Again guys, don't attempt this in trainers. You need boots on. If you slip, you could easily break your ankle. Or even worse, break your neck. Sorry. Just to let you know I'm still here. No climbing during bird breeding season. Well, we're definitely out of season, but no sign of climbers today. The path ahead now is a little bit uneven, so we'll have to go slow. This reminds me of Gandalf and the Fellowship of the Ring on Lord of the Rings. Not quite New Zealand, but beautiful nonetheless. I love that film. Got to be my favourite, the trilogy. I watched it with my son many times. Another look at the rocks. And then we're going back down towards the reservoir itself. I did just spot a peregrine falcon, but it's disappeared behind the rocks over here. Maybe looking for some breakfast. And as you nature lovers will already know, the peregrine falcon is the fastest bird in the world. Flies above its prey and then dive bombs it from the sky. Let's just hope that peregrine falcon is not hungry today and fancies a 14.5 stone Yorkshireman. So what do you think, guys? You like it? Well, if you do, then why don't you consider coming here? What I'm going to do at the end of the video, I'm going to post the route and the road numbers, etc. in the description below. There's also a website I stumbled across last night. I'm going to link that below as well. It's a gentleman who was the park ranger here. Got far more information than I could find. So I'll post that below. Please check out his website, it's fantastic. The guy just goes into so much detail about the dams, the area, the history. Well worth a visit, and hopefully if I do come back again, I'm going to get in touch with this man and see if he'll join me on a walk. Maybe learn something new. And we're back along the path, going back towards the car park. This is Dovestone Reservoir, Saddleworth, which is actually on the edge of the Peak District. This is Greater Manchester, or is it Yorkshire? I like to think it's still Yorkshire. Yeah, if you are a wheelchair user, or you do have small children with you, particularly with prams and pushchairs, then I would suggest sticking to the route that goes around Dovestone Reservoir. The others are a little bit too difficult, so stick to these routes. You'll find it's fine. There's a few hills, maybe a couple of cattle grids, but everything's fine. I'm sure you'll manage. And this road here goes up to Chew Reservoir, takes you over that direction. We're not going to do that one today, we will do it next time. I do want to go up there. This is interesting. I did spot this on the internet last night, but I didn't have time to take any notes. This is the Dovestone Reservoir Memorial Forest. So you can plant trees to commemorate loved ones. And here are some of the wildlife you can see. Grey heron, peregrine falcon, buzzard. Did see one earlier today flying over. And Canada goose and the grey lag goose. So well worth a visit. Sometimes you just can't find the words to describe the sheer majesty of life itself. Nature just takes everything away. Certainly takes my breath away. So yes, that's the road up there, and that's the sign, Chew Reservoir, 1.5 miles. Our little beautiful, always in our minds and forever in our hearts, Leah Louise Hunsley. Love beyond measure, 4 years old. That just hits you right there, guys. 4 years. So stop mourning, accept things for what they are, get off your arse, get your walking boots on, and get out there and stop complaining. Life is good, yeah? This is Ivor from Dovestone Reservoir. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.